What is going on, everybody?
Hello.
It is Spectre here, and welcome back to Super Danganronpa Another 2. When we left off, the trial for Chapter 4, Case 4, has started.
So many people.
Oh yeah. Uh-oh.
Right off the bat,
Yeah.
we're acting very out of character.
It has been a mishmash of things.
Especially Sora.
Shobai's been on the side, taking it all in, being like, what the heck are you kids
Yuriko's
doing?
been trying to hold everyone together.
Trying to be the glue this time around, be the leader.
Iroha's just worried about someone taking over so they don't all die because she can't do anything.
Yeah.
Yuki was being super hostile. Nikke was like, God, man, I don't trust Yuki because he was the last one I saw before I got knocked out. And it's like, oh, you don't have proof. And then it's like, oh, but you don't have proof. And then blah, 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 blah,
It
blah.
is all a
and
mess.
then Sora was like, Nikke did it. And we're like, what?
Yeah, I was like, I know he did. I don't need evidence. Yeah, I know he did. But now, because we're playing a Shobai, we are putting Sora in her place with some various funny things. What do you mean?
No. I'll say it again. What do you mean?
I tested it myself. When I dropped my lighter from the top floor, just like Bubblehead said, the lighter was nowhere to be seen. What? So you mean the lighter also went through the floor and disappeared? Just like Iroha said happened with Sora?
Are you sure about that? Maybe you just missed it.
I do agree that's a ridiculous theory. Didn't have time to experiment it thoroughly. I didn't get to throw myself off the balcony yet. But though this evidence does increase the credibility of this theory. And we actually have someone who can testify whether it's true or not. Albino should know herself if it actually happened to her.
Oh. Sora, did you really go to the power room? Why? I don't know what you're talking about. Even if I really did go through the floor and arrived under the power room, how would I have survived such a fall?
That's if you consider the problem from a realistic point of view. Considering we're working with what if you went through the actual fucking floor, don't you think asking about fall damage is pointless? It's virtual reality. The sky is literally limitless.
This cannot be called conclusive reasoning. We must calculate the case through logic and order. You're basically throwing everything out the window and saying because virtual reality. How could any of this be seen as logical reasoning? If what you said was true, then I doubt there's even any meaning to this trial anymore.
You think I'm the one who makes these damn rules? Believe me, I don't want to do it this way any less than you do. Sure, the rules are basically non-existent, but who cares? All's well that ends well, I'd say. I'm all for it, if it's the most efficient route. If I can pin down the culprit and end the class trial, who cares about how we reach the conclusion? Even ignoring all that, suppose my reasoning really is complete BS. Then why the hell are you getting so flustered about it? Look around, albino girl. Take a look at what's become of this trial.
Sora, you didn't, right?
Well, there's no denying at this point that Sora's the prime suspect of this case.
No, you're wrong. Shut the hell up, Mikado. How did we even arrive here? Wasn't this trial about Nikke and Yuki suspecting each other?
I told you, this case is literally about 3 people. Yuki Maeda, reporter, and albino girl.
Oh, he doesn't even have a name anymore.
Yeah. Nikke Yomiuri and Yuki Maeda testified that they both lost their consciousness. So the only person who was awake to see the whole thing was albino. So unbeknownst to Yuki and me, Sora was related to all this? No wonder you're confused. We didn't even have all the info yet. Sora.
Ooh.
Now, speak. Tell me what you did in this case.
There is one thing I need to ask. Iroha, you said you saw me fall from above. But didn't you also say that you were with Yuriko this whole afternoon? Which would be upstairs.
I was waiting for it.
What? Oh, yeah. I met up with Yuriko after I saw that whole thing. It's like, what? Did she see me? Sora, answer me. Tell me you didn't... Did you really... Are you really the culprit?
She's gonna try and turn favor by pointing out that Iroha's the last void who tried to kill her and try and pin everyone away from her and against someone else.
Yuriko, I'm not the culprit. The culprit is Nikke.
But you're still on about...
No, you're the culprit. There is literally no other way. I'm not bluffing this either. It's because of something only I know about.
So you did do something.
What does she mean by that?
Though we can't confirm whether she's the culprit or not. One thing's for sure, this case went through a lot of people's hands. Please explain, Sora.
As you've deduced, I did go to the power room, and I saw it. Shinji bleeding on the ground and Yuki running away from him. Yuki!
What are you talking about?
Yuki, you can't hide it anymore. If you don't tell us the truth, we can't proceed with this trial anymore.
But no way.
Wait, what? So, Sora and Yuki were accomplices or something?
I don't believe it. You saw my crime? There must have been some mistake.
What?
My crime, huh? So you did attack Shinji Kasai. Fuck. What? Yuki attacked Shinji? That's a crime. And I kill criminals.
Oh no.
See, I told you, Yuki's the one.
I think we might have to hear what happened from Yuki before we listen to Sora's story. Also, didn't she just say, Nikke, you're the culprit, and then she turned around and said, Yuki, you did it? Like, what?
Well, I think they're doing the whole, Yuki did something and maybe thought that he may have killed him, but someone else came in afterwards and finished the job. So she's like, just testify to what you did because you may have done something, but it wasn't killing him. One of those things.
Oh my god.
Well, this is getting messy. Guess you gotta hear their stories first.
Jesus Christ.
I don't need a tutorial every fucking time.
I don't know why it asks that.
Yeah, it is now going every round on a non-stop debate to give me things.
It's always been that way.
I guess it's because they think I've got, like, amnesia or something, so they gotta tell me how it works every time.
Yeah, it was that way with Sora, too. I saw it myself. Shinji lying on the ground, bleeding from his neck, and Yuki running away from the crime scene.
See, I told you Yuki was the blackened.
Whoa.
Why the hell would I stab Big Bro? Whoops, I didn't mean to do that. Even the monochrome file mentioned the wound on the neck caused by something sharp. But at the crime scene, there wasn't anything sharp enough to use as a weapon. Well, I can definitely,
Yeah, it does seem weird that Yuki would attack
Oops, wrong button.
Shinji when they were practically brothers. I know we shouldn't put emotion into the equation, but with no definite proof, I think I'll have a hard time believing Yuki's the killer.
This is a problem. We'd have to settle Yuki's story first before we listen to Sora's. Sounds like Yuki made his terrible line. He's going to panic and make a mistake eventually. Seen the catch when it happens. And I did.
Yep.
He made it easy for me.
Broken glass.
Boom. Got you, little twerp.
Break.
Fascinating. Save the game.
It's almost like there's like weird glitches in everyone's personalities in this case.
We're falling apart.
God.
No sharp weapons, my ass. The floor is literally full of them.
The floor was full of weapons? I assume you're talking about the glass shards.
Yeah, though I wasn't able to find one that had blood on it due to the fire. The weapon is 100% one of those shards. But I still wouldn't have any reason to stab Big Bro. You know what's funny? Nobody even said that Shinji Kasai was stabbed to death. The girl only said he was attacked, and the reporter said he was on the floor dead. And you're the only one who's saying he was stabbed. Why is that? What? Well, if you look at Big Bro's neck, the wound is... Sure, the neck did have a deep stab wound. But do you really think anyone else other than me noticed that? What do you mean?
Stab wound? Yuki, what are you talking about?
The wound on Shinji's neck was a stab wound?
No, it wasn't a stab wound.
It wasn't a stab wound. It was more like a cut, wasn't it?
What's going on?
Idiots as usual. Not even surprised at this point. I've got to wonder. Is it even worth explaining to them?
God.
Would it be the monochrome file?
Why? It doesn't say anything.
Or, I guess a stab wound, because we use shards of glass.
Because it says only had one neck wound when you first look at it, but upon closer inspection, there was another.
Yeah, I don't know why I thought that my brain used that one, but simply put, one's a cut and the other one's a stab wound. As I expected, you all thought there was only a cut in his neck, but there's a stab wound beneath it at a singular angle.
Similar
angle. Judging by its state, the stab wound must have been made first. In other words, Shinji Kasai was stabbed on the throat once, then cut once more afterwards.
Yeah, which is really weird.
Yeah.
It's almost like to cover being stabbed in the neck for some reason?
Yeah.
Ouch! Literally. So they're 2 different wounds. I never knew that. Only Shobai would have known such an intricate difference between them. And yet Yuki specifically said that he was stabbed when nobody other than Shobai acknowledged that.
Hey, Yuki. It's time you stop avoiding this. Just tell us what you did.
Uh-oh. It's alright, Yuki.
What?
You're not the culprit. That much I can guarantee. So it's time you tell them the truth. No matter what happens, I will protect you.
Okay.
Sora?
Ooh. I'm sorry. I should be better off dead. I've done something terrible. I stabbed Big Bro, like you said, with a glass shard on the neck.
I wonder. Sorry
What?
to interrupt this dramatic moment, but I wonder if Sora got her memories back. Which is why she's acting so different.
It's possible.
But going through the floor like that did something to her.
I'd say, I don't know if I could say that. I'd say it's probably more accurate that she discovered something, whatever the secret room directly underneath
She
the
could have
tower
discovered
is.
something that got her memories back. We don't know.
Maybe. But,
Yuki, calm down.
I know I asked you to ignore me, but can I just say one thing? I know for a fact that a person like you wouldn't stab Shinji without a good reason.
That I agree with. Just what happened between you two?
The beginning's the same as what I told you before. After Nikke said Big Bro could be the traitor, I was being cautious while investigating. When I suddenly got attacked by somebody from behind. After being ambushed, I lost consciousness. And when I came to, Nikke was knocked down on the floor, and Big Bro was holding a gun in his hands with a scary-looking expression.
Oh, God.
He did have the gun on him still.
Yeah.
Yeah, that part's the same as what I experienced. I was scared. I don't know if it was what Nikke told us, but it didn't feel like the Big Bro I knew. You all know how he acted weird lately, right?
PTSD stuff.
I was so scared that I was frozen still. When he suddenly came right at me, I thought that Nikke had just been killed by Big Bro. So when I thought I was going to be killed, my body reacted without thinking. I grabbed the shard of glass lying on the ground and...
You went straight for his neck.
It's the only thing I could reach.
Hold on. Why did he attack Nikke and Yuki in the first place?
Well, obviously, he was the traitor, just as I suspected. After being pressed on by me, he revealed his true colors.
What? But I thought...
Even as he got stabbed by me, he grabbed and threw my body away. If I stayed still, I might have died from that. Next thing I knew, he had crashed into the wall. The ceiling in the wall came down, and Big Bro was buried under the debris while bleeding out. When everything was over, the horrible realization came over me that I had killed someone.
I get what you're saying, but there's no reason to be that hard on yourself. If you're telling the truth, then it was more like an accident than a murder.
But the rules in the killing culture never consider the context of things. If there's a dead body, someone has to pay the price. By your logic, Hibiki's case was an accident as well, as she was only used by Kanade.
I know that. Don't you talk back to me.
Yuki, what happened next? What do you mean what happened next? My mind went blank. All that I thought of to myself was that I needed to get away from that place. Far away.
And you didn't get rid of the evidence?
Yeah, Zosa said it was more of an accident than a murder. That's why Yuki Maeda ran away on the spot without doing anything. An albino girl witnessed Yuki Maeda running away. Sounds like everything is starting to come together.
You're right.
I guess this is the end for me. I'm sorry for lying, but even if it was an accident, when I killed Big Bro, it was actually... I just wanted to live.
Yuki, it's not over yet. You're not the culprit.
What do you mean? I stabbed Big Bro! The feeling of sharp glass plunging into his flesh is still haunting me.
Ugh. The culprit is still Nikke. He's like, what the fuck?
What do you mean? Sorry, you've been at it constantly saying that I'm the culprit. Are you trying to pick a fight with me? You think I'm gonna keep tolerating your shit?
I feel like I need to apologize to you in advance.
What for?
Now that Yuki has come clean, it's my turn. After I went up to the power room and witnessed Yuki running away from the crime scene, the first thought that came to me was that I couldn't just let Yuki be the Blackened.
What?
I don't know why. Maybe it was from witnessing my friend committing murder. Or maybe it was something else. But I wasn't ready to let Yuki down just yet.
Would you just cut to the conclusion? You're really dragging things out. I don't care about your little in-character mushy spiel. So what did you do?
I want you to first understand that at the time I didn't fully comprehend what had happened. All that I knew was that Yuki had definitely stabbed Shinji and Nikkei was knocked out cold. I tried to be calm and walked up to Shinji, but I noticed something. At that moment, Shinji was still alive and breathing.
Huh?
What? He was alive after getting stabbed in the throat?
He's got some chutzpah.
Yeah.
Is that really the truth?
Maybe it wasn't a direct hit. I don't know for sure. But he was alive, probably only for a few minutes more. I first thought of healing him, but it wasn't like I had any medical experience. And if Shinji died while doing so, Yuki would be the Blackened for his death. So I decided to take action.
And slit his throat.
Did you? Wait. Did she have... Oh my god, the music notes I just noticed on the
Yeah, I saw them earlier,
Did she take Nikkei's unconscious body, have him hold a piece of glass, and fucking slice his neck so he would bleed more?
Now that would be crazy.
And so that he would be...
Would that be considered?
I don't know. What did you do? I decided to protect Yuki. I decided to make him not the culprit.
Huh? Sora, you didn't!
Yes. I delivered the finishing blow. The large cut on the neck was caused by me. Sora, are you crazy? If you did that, you would be...
Why? Why would you do such a thing for someone like me?
Perhaps I had a better option, but at that time this was the only option I could think of. It was like I was getting led on by some strange memory.
Fascinating.
Like, so this... But why is she saying that Nikkei's the culprit then?
I don't know. There must be something for it here in a second. But there's a lot about this case that's reminiscent of Chapter 2, given...
Chapter 2?
Of Chapter 2 of the first game, given the whole... the other power room situation, where in a power room, there was someone that got stabbed in the neck, but then got fucking brutalized again in the same room, and the murder changed afterwards to save someone else.
Well, no, it was like slice in the stomach, and then the stab through the neck was the finishing blow.
Yeah, but like, that's still a massive parallel to this, like, intensely so.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Wait, then that would make Sora the culprit. But it doesn't end there. You'll probably all despise me for this, but I'll tell you all the truth. Sora? Hiding the fact that I went to the power room, insisting on things without any evidence to back it up. I apologize for everything, but I couldn't bring myself to tell the truth. But I must tell you all the truth. Sorry, getting choked up here. The truth about the horrible sin I've committed. Even as I was thinking to do something as despicable as ending Shinji's life. God, I need water.
Go and have some.
I still valued my life and my vocal cords.
I think you may have hit the nail on the head, and we're going to learn a lot about the rules, and Mikado and Monochrome are going to learn a lot about the rules in this very moment, I believe.
Yeah. Because that is something despicable. My body was trying to save Yuki, while in my head I still didn't want to die. So I used someone else's hand instead.
You fucking what? What do you mean?
Well, I did cut Shinji's throat. I didn't do it myself, but I used the hands of somebody else to do it. Someone else's hands? I don't get what you're trying to say.
You... Huh. Amazing. I never would have expected such a result. If Bound Girl is telling the truth, then we have our culprit. That culprit's identity is... Huh. Are you gonna allow that, buddy?
Yeah,
I don't know. My rules. Look at my face. I don't know what to think on this situation.
What? I don't like this because that doesn't make sense.
What do you mean?
Because, like, because he didn't consciously, like, she did it.
Yeah.
You, like, while making him hold the glass.
We're going to learn a lot about the rules here in a moment.
He was more like an extension of the weapon than the culprit.
Yeah, we're going to see where this goes.
I swear to God.
It's going to be crazy.
I swear to God, if Sora...
You did it.
I swear to God, if Sora gets Nikke killed by some bullshit like this...
Oh, man.
It is starting off my day horribly.
Oh, man. There's only one other person there at the crime scene. Nikke Yomiuri. Alibino girl using Natasha's hand instead.
I'm so sorry.
Huh? What? No fucking way.
Dude.
Whoop.
Surely not. Like, that can't be... Is that allowed?
Can you just do that? Okay, let's see what's going on here. Cause uh-oh. Oh boy. It's getting spicy.
I don't like spicy. That seems like it's Sora.
Yeah, watch it go back now.
Oh my God.
But I really don't know.
Or is it Shobai?
What was the first thought that came to me? But that might be Sora thinking of what to do. It might be Sora? We can both read.
What was the first thought that came to me? Shock, horror, fear, rage.
These feelings could be considered...
Whoa, you're... Hold on, let's just read it.
Things could be considered a normal reaction. The entire situation is completely surreal to me after all.
Huh. This doesn't seem like Shobai.
It might be Sora. Let's go ahead and read some. I don't want to be lingering too long on it.
Okay, these feelings could be considered the normal reaction. The entire situation was completely surreal to me, after all. When I look back, however, the first emotion I felt was... Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Awe. Why was I in such awe as I watched it happen? Why did I feel awe for witnessing Yuki almost kill Shinji? Perhaps it was because of that awe that I did such a thing. If I just let things be like this, then he would become the Blackened. There'd be a class trial and he would be executed. And I cannot let that happen. I should be the one to protect him. I tell myself as I tried to ignore and resist it. But that voice rang inside me, clear as clear can be. The voice of a demon hiding somewhere deep within me. That's why she jumped in front of him when Shobai went at him with a knife. It's like when your body moves on your own.
Yeah.
I gripped the glass shard using Nikke's unconscious hand and cut Shinji's throat. Right then and there. Does that mean Nikke is the Blackened?
So that was why Sora so insisted on Nikke being the culprit. Yeah, and only she knew this. Even Nikke Yomiuri didn't know himself, and he was the culprit. But until what happened would be to announce the sin she had committed. So she hesitated on it, as you would expect from her. Don't you fuck with me. What the hell did you do with my treasured hand?
Treasured? Nikke, why don't we calm down first and...
Calm down? How can anyone calm down from this shit?
Yeah.
Even I'd be bewildered in this turn of events if I was the one experiencing it.
Sherlock, why are you
to be the culprit without even knowing it. This doesn't count. This class trial shouldn't count.
That shouldn't count.
I did literally nothing. Sora's obviously the culprit here.
I have nothing to say. I'm just so sorry.
You think sorry's gonna solve my problem? If I turn out to be the Blackened, I'm going to die right now.
But I thought you said that dying here doesn't mean you would die for real. Can you imagine if he was lying?
I mean, I'm telling you.
This is backfiring. If this was the real world, I would never have tried such a thing. Oh
man.
No.
This is all your fault, Nikke. You did this.
I know that's a petty excuse, but after this is all over, I'll make it up in any way possible. So please.
But this is going way too far. Didn't I also tell you that we don't know what could happen to our bodies even if we die? You're basically telling me to endure whatever that's going to happen to me as long as it's not death?
That's not what I meant.
If you knew so well that you weren't going to really die from this, then why didn't you sacrifice yourself? Or did you really want to continue this killing school trip that badly? I betrayed the Voids, helped you out, did all this, and you act like this, you little...
I hate to break this moment, but is there any reason to continue the trial anymore?
What?
Well, if Sora's telling the truth, then Nikkei's the culprit, right?
There was no reasoning or puzzle solving or whatever, but yeah, we do have a culprit based on our results.
Then why don't we just end it here? I don't want to be in this place anymore. Besides, Nikkei was originally the one to...
Wait, hold on. Why are we even believing her in the first place? Forget logic. Why are you even believing this I killed Shinji using Mr. Nikkei's hands BS?
I just realized what she was saying. She was about to say Nikkei was originally the one to commit a murder this time around.
Yeah.
But Mikado's like, no, you're doing it. Remember?
Yeah. She could have just made it up on the spot. I get why you're unwilling to believe it, but believe it or not, her story does have some ground. I matched with Yuki Maeda's confession earlier, not to mention with the statements that the others had made. But even so...
Chobai said it well, so why don't we vote? Oh, wait, guys, just one thing. I'm not trying to cover up for Nikkei or anything, but Nikkei didn't have any intent to murder according to Sora, right? What? I was just unsure if someone else using Nikkei who was unconscious to murder Shinji would really count as Nikkei being the culprit? What? I don't understand.
Good call, hostess girl. Girl's got a point. I also believe it is too early to decide on who's the culprit. If Nikkei Yomiuri can be considered a murder method, then we have albino girls our culprit instead. Nikkei as the murder weapon? Care to explain?
That's what I was saying.
Whether Nikkei Yomiuri can be considered albino girl's murder weapon or not. I meant it literally.
What? Nikkei himself was the murder weapon? Oh god, she's just... That is impossible. How can one consider a human being as a weapon?
Have you seen the movie Weapons?
Oh my god. We haven't though.
No, we have.
We have?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah,
when?
That movie night that we had
I don't...
on Easter.
Was it... Oh, wait. Was it with the kids running weird?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
Have you asked Monocro to confirm that?
What?
Did you ask Monocro if Nikkei Yomiuri was decided as the culprit of this case? In the case of Kanade Otonokoji, she asked in advance if her murder could be considered a double blackened murder. It was to avoid any messy confusion afterwards. I mean, you should have known by now that there are no 100% positives in class trials.
I didn't think that far ahead.
See, even she's unsure of it. Oh wait, I don't know if Nikkei will be considered a weapon or not. But if we do consider it to be that way, does that mean... Yep, albino girl would be the culprit to kill Shinji Kasai using her murder weapon of choice, Nikkei. I see, this is a matter of deciding who's the culprit between Sora and Nikkei.
I would rather have my girl get executed than my son.
You're like, I would rather give up my seat as the protagonist.
Yes.
Let's applaud Yoko who gave this crucial insight on the case. He may have even let Nikkei live another day.
Wait, me? But that would mean Sora.
Well, obviously Sora's the culprit. A murderer has to include the intent to cause harm by the murderer. But even if she's the culprit, she did it to save me.
That doesn't mean shit in these trials.
Yeah.
So now what? Forget why or how. We can't even decide on who's done it.
Where's done it?
How is going on?
Huh?
How could this happen to me? Oh, we're back to her.
Yeah.
Like fully now. There's no way that... How could a human being be considered a weapon? Even if he was unconscious.
Sora? Well, I guess I can't say that because Hibiki technically was the culprit as well. But I was like, fucking Hibiki was a goddamn weapon at the same time. But she was also a culprit,
Hibiki was conscious.
Yeah, that is true. Yeah,
Hibiki was conscious.
Quote unquote.
Kanade gave her the intent to harm.
Yeah.
But meanwhile, Nikkei was completely out cold.
Yeah.
But if it is possible, then what would happen to me?
You die.
Yeah. Scrum debate. Debate scrum.
Oh boy. It's time for the big guns. Get ready to read everyone's lines because I'm going to be focused here.
Yeah.
You don't have to go crazy with them, but
yeah,
I will be focusing on finding all these fancy words.
God, it's so...
Is it 3 versus 5?
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah.
Even Mikado's like, Can Nikkei Yomiuri be considered a weapon?
He can be a weapon. He's not a weapon. We're on the he's not a weapon side, which is fascinating.
Yeah.
I don't want to be on that side.
Same.
But,
Sora used my hand as an
object.
object with no mercy. Weapons, by definition, should only be objects. So you consider yourself as a tool, Nikkei? Damn.
All right.
Sorry, Sora, but you're clearly the one at fault. Sora's the culprit.
Culprit? No, don't go too far, please. Thank you.
Sora's not
at fault.
Yeah.
Technically speaking, I should be the culprit. She did it to protect me.
I'm myself not quite sure how much the rules consider the culprit's intent, but Nikkei, okay.
You think Hibiki Otone had the intent to kill? You can just go ahead and pretend that didn't happen.
There's a phrase called human weapon for a reason, you know.
That weapon in this one are... Wait, why am I even participating in this? Can you just shut up for once? Wow.
Oh.
What is it?
If Nikkei was conscious even a little bit, it may be considered his crime, but as things stand now... Whether or not Nikkei was conscious doesn't matter. It was his hand that did it, not mine. But his hand wouldn't have done it without your hand.
Yeah.
Before we discuss the matter of weapons, you don't even have evidence. It's not logical at all.
Our accounts match with each other. Our convincing strong enough can't be presented as evidence.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck. The keyboard. Oh, fuck. I'm just guessing now. I'm just guessing on my controller. What's A? This one's A. I'm just playing.
Wow, oh, wow. Okay.
With hitting controller, I was able to... Okay. I just had to play a guessing game there. I forgot my keyboard's not set right now for that. I completely forgot about that part, but we did it.
This is so stupid. And if this were the case, anyone could have done this at any time. Just have like 3 people meet up somewhere.
Yeah.
Knock both of them out.
Yeah.
And use one to kill the other.
Yeah.
Like, and then get away scot-free.
So how long are we going to continue this?
We're just going in circles if we continue like this.
Yo, Sora, why are you so dead set on being against me? If you thought that it was okay for me to die here and be safe in the real world, why didn't you apply the same thought process to you?
That's another thing I want to know.
Or is it the old, if I do it, it's right, but it's wrong if it's you? Are you... So are you scared now that's your body on the line?
I cannot leave this world yet. There's still something I have to do. Is there a way we can confirm who's technically the one that did it?
Alright then, let's not waste any more time and ask someone who's sure to know who's done it.
Someone who's sure to know the truth?
The guy I talked about just a minute ago. Monochrome, you listening? You should know, right? Whether or not Nikkei Yomiuri's hand could be considered a weapon. Well, why aren't you saying anything? Shobai, you know I cannot answer that question. To answer that question would be to answer who's the culprit between Sora and Nikkei.
Is that how it works? I thought we were just gonna ask if Nikkei could be considered a weapon. That ultimately decides who's the culprit after all. So we're basically asking him for the answer. Of course he wouldn't answer back.
Was hoping it was worth a shot since he went haywire a while ago. So you're still bound by those rules. What? I don't know what you're talking about. Now this is quite the troublesome situation we're in. We have to decide ourselves if Monochrome doesn't outright tell us. Hold on a minute.
Shobai?
Let's go over everything again. Albino, reporter, and Yuki Maeda. You 3 should talk about what you each heard and did in the case. What? We already did that.
Yuki, why don't we stop complaining and do what he says just once? Maybe he has an idea or something. I agree, we're all going after each other saying it's your fault. But this isn't the time for emotional drama between us. Let's save what we have to say about each other for now, and logically think this through once more.
It's not like there's more to say about this case, though. As I said before, I was kidnapped by someone, and when I woke up, Nikkei was unconscious and Big Bro attacked me. Frightened to death, I grabbed the glass shard on the ground and stabbed Big Bro in the neck.
Wait, kidnapped?
Well, he was saying that he woke up inside the power room. He didn't go there himself. He was placed there beforehand.
Oh.
Which is very interesting.
I thought that he went there and then was knocked unconscious and didn't know who did it.
No, we learned in the middle of it that he was saying that, because Nikke was like, oh, he probably followed me down there, and Yuki was like, no, like, someone, like, knocked me out, and I woke up inside that room.
I guess I
And that's when I heard everything.
Misunderstood, because the word kidnap was never used.
Yeah, that was a way to put it, but then I ran away and pretended I knew nothing. Same for me. I called Shinji out and was talking to him when he suddenly knocked me out. When I woke up, Shinji had bled out, dead, and I ran away from the scene.
As I told you before, I went up to the power room through the secret passageway below and witnessed Yuki running away from the crime scene. And to save him from being executed, I grabbed the glass shard using Nikke's hand and cut Shinji's throat. Although I still don't know what made me do that.
It seems like this is just a recalling of what they said before. And you're sure you said every last detail? Of course, I mean, every one of us has been exposed already, so there's basically no point in lying. Then we have a problem. Who was the one that caused the fire? Huh? Let's go over the facts. Power room was on fire. There is no doubt about that. According to our alibis, the only people that entered the power room are Albano, Nikke, Yomiuri, Yuki Maeda. Check. Now let's assume all of you are telling the truth. Where the hell did the fire come from?
Huh? You're right. What happened then? Aren't you acting a bit too surprised? Shobai mentioned the fire once before in this trial.
Yeah, but it was glossed over once every single one of you little shits start exposing each other. Now that there's 3 of you who had told the actual truth, then we need to readdress this problem.
But why is the fire important? The Blacken's bound to be either Sora or Nikke regardless of the fire.
No, you may not have realized this with your barely functioning brain, but Shobai's basically implying that one of the 3 who visited the power room may be lying.
Yeah, if there is a likelihood of any party falsifying their statement, we need to dig every last detail until we're sure we got everything right. I see? So who caused the fire then?
I know nothing. I told you everything I know. Same here.
The fire at the power room. Even I don't know about that. Let's think through this step by step. I might be able to find something now.
Oh boy, Logic Craft. Oh man, well you know what? We'll go ahead and play through Logic Craft, and we're gonna see where exactly this takes us and finding out just who may have done it. Next time.
I refuse to accept that Nikke is a tool.
There could be something here that exposes...
the fact that she said, I used Nikke's hand, she's like, I used it to grab the glass shard. Like, that's...
Yeah.
That makes it sound like a weapon.
I mean, there could be something that will expose someone who finished off on hiding stuff in the murder scene. It could be the actual culprit and willingly did so, whether it's Sora, Yuki, or Nikke. It may end up being Nikke, and he shows that he actually did something to, finish everything off, but we'll only find out as we figure out the truth of what's going on here.
Why would he do that, though?
I don't fucking know. Why would anyone do anything here? It's all a mishmash of hell.
I don't know anymore. This is some bullshit.